Well, this next story comes to us a little more than a year in the making. That's because that's how long it can take if you're looking to adopt a child, though in many cases, the process can take even longer. In this News 19 exclusive, Allante Walker, along with photographer Travis Udell, share a local couple's adoption journey and a small business owner who's lending her talents to help them out.
A lamb is a baby sheep.
Though she be but little,
Hello, lamb.
she is fierce.
Nay, says the sheep.
A local couple's biggest blessing is their tiny princess, Zinnia, leaving a little sparkle wherever she goes.
She's a wonderful baby. She's never unhappy, which you can't tell right now.
For almost a year now, Lisa and Chris have taken on diaper duty as mommy and daddy to their adopted daughter. But it took baby steps to get to this point, after the couple first chose to commit to one another after meeting online 7 years ago. First comes love.
Had a lot in common and common shared goals that just really helped to kind of cement that relationship.
Then comes marriage, and the couple eager to take that next step in their love story. But a car wreck and a lengthy recovery process put their hopes of starting a family on hold.
The longer that delay went on, the less our odds of having children of our own. So we started to look into adoption.
But for this Cooley Region couple and the thousands of other parents who are looking to add on to their forever families, the adoption process is no walk in the park.
State law requires potential parents to fill out an application, do at least 6 hours of face-to-face education, and at least 20 hours of self-study education, in addition to the home study process, which takes several months for parents to even have the chance to be matched with the child. But Lisa and Chris credit their journey on social media for helping to add a +1 to their family unit.
A friend of a friend saw one of our Facebook posts and reached out that they had a family member who was having a baby and they were interested in placing that baby with us.
And while they were working with Catholic Charities to welcome a new baby into their home, a Stoddard business owner was working to bring new life into some forgotten furniture of Lisa's.
It was her great-grandma's. She told me that she actually used it in her bedroom growing up, and then since then it's been in her dad's house being used there. So they had asked me to give it a refresh, which it really needed, and they'll be using it as a changing table for the new baby.
Through glitz and glue, Amy Nelson gives home furnishings a makeover through her business, Upcycling by Amy. She says the most rewarding part of her job is refreshing family heirlooms.
These are really important pieces, so it really brings me a lot of joy and passion for this business, having people A, trust me, and B, being able to make it so these pieces carry on for future generations.
As the dressers sat in the nursery, Chris and Lisa sat patiently waiting for Zinnia's adoption to be finalized. In Wisconsin, it typically takes 30 days before the rights of a child's first family are legally terminated by the court. And even with that uncertainty, Chris and Lisa say their feelings towards Zinni were tried and true.
We're going to love on this little girl. We're going to take good care of her. We're going to give her the things that she needs, and we hope that she stays with us. And if she doesn't, then we've had that part of her life.
But their lives would take a turn for the better. 7 months after bringing her home from the hospital, Chris and Lisa officially adding Zinnia to their family and thanking their lucky stars that they chose to put their faith in the power of Facebook.
That leap of faith, I think that's a good way to describe it, really resulted in us getting placed with Zinni, and I wouldn't want any other baby.
Not changing a thing for this crazy little thing called love.
Certainly hamming it up for the camera there, and we'd like to thank Chris and Lisa for sharing their story. You may have noticed we didn't share their last name, doing so at the request to protect their privacy. And a special note of thanks as well to Allante Walker for all of his work. This is his final story with News 19 as he's moving on to further his career in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we wish him all the best in his endeavors.